Yara kana kotole, parate fala, dolu naga kotole, parate fala, matu muye, kanu matu muye. Yara kana kotole, parate fala, dolu naga parate fala, matu muye. Omanjolila oro, njolila oro, omanjolila wako, njolila wako. Ulu kundirwa yete dati, kuna kwela nisila kute dati. Nyandoto de verola, mahaji karula, mbulo tukutele, mahaji karula. Wali yara yen karule, ima kwenye karule, kakunyoli yen karule, kwenye karule. Yara yoje fulo sutula, akonye bubu karmala. Right, this is Sky Power Radio and TV Services Studios, West Yorkshire, Leeds and Holland. My name is Mustafa Jammeh saying good day, good afternoon to you wherever you are on this planet Earth. This is a special kids empowerment program as this goes on display seen on Sky Power FM radio and Facebook Streamline page. This is Sky Power, and then tonight we got viewers, listeners. We welcome all wherever you are on this planet. With me, we got the community of Gambian people here in Leeds, UK, and then we set up a kind of empowerment program to empower kids across the board living here in the UK, setting that standard of kids empowerment here. With me in studios here is Mr. Usman Manjang, Mr. Bamfa JT, and Ami Jao with me here. First of all, we may start with you, Mr. Usman Manjang. If you can introduce yourself on Sky Power Radio and TV. Usman, a warm welcome to you, Manjang.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. All viewers, my name is Usman Manjang. As Mustafa just mentioned, currently in Leeds here, we're running this program to help our children, to empower them, to help them develop skill set that they will benefit in near future. Without taking much time, I will just ask Bamfa to just quickly introduce himself as well.
Mr. Jesse, all yours.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, ala baraka bake. Min bibi jibe rola on Sky Power FMB. Alnal badi ma Bamfa jete member Leeds jang. Yo comme njaya ko nyamin drom. Antolo fana budu nara kaf ñoom pour ka ku ke miyalon ko se mirol kaf ñoom pour se dindingol mako no ñaami
Ami ngani yo.
Hello, assalamu alaikum everybody. Dañ ñëw fi ni pour ne dañ bëgga empower suñ njaboot bi pour dimbale leen pour seen skills yi.
Jerejef bro lamar la ni jiwe la be dawda mbal be bismillah nyim program kuma mi alonko lafta pour kana wala sambajang kula mimbe dending na soma alpha la nyatuta la kadu ne ajibe nyatuta update kala no dindingol koma waya kende nyinkira nyengani akuti pour kana nimmole kanya kacha kula kanyo konoto dia kanyo hakil mayande kula mimbe dendi wala kadu soma alpha li tolmu fenede mi alo ila kul kuma tabakele lamar la ni jiwe la be dawda Brun salbe bismillah ka dong nyin kango mba fala nin kansa bo bella minni ka fo Gambia banko ganga minni moy ami bijanna te sura ka mo la Bamfa di badi bu ban afane maninga kango moy ba la ko etala bokki degul kadi ñu lande no fi ci Sky Power Radio and TV services fo ay mun ci nek rek di len wax ne di len bismillah ne programme bi don na lo xamne programme bo xamne la dañ ko yéene pour maanaam dooleel suñ xale yi nga xam ne ñoom fii lañ juddoo ak fii lañ nekk foog naa loolu def ñu itew moo tax ñu ne ñu ñëw fii waxtaanal leen maanaam fàttali wante ak eedalante loo xam ne lu demee ci noonu gannaaw loolu ne ñëw ci kalama nasara ci Ousmane first of all if we may come to you kids empowerment, why kids empowerment? What is all this about? What are some of the aims towards this empowerment project, Ousmane? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mustafa. As you rightly mentioned, and Ami Bamfa also said the same thing, we are here to help our children. And we believe as parents, we want to help our children to grow confident with a great sense of self-worth, a whole lot of resilience, and respect for others and the world around them. So we believe that we, as this development committee and the rest of the parents, should nurture our children to help them to have that belief in them. We'll be doing that by continually reinforcing them with their effort, with positive affirmation. We will do our best to make sure that these children have that strong belief in themselves. They need to believe in their own capabilities. We all know, no doubt, that each child holds his or her greatness. All children are unique in their ways. So the question now is, how are we going to help them to have that rewarding lives? I mean, how are we going to empower them? Because the belief we have as a committee here is that we want to help our children to gain that sense of inner confidence. They need to have confidence in themselves. They also need to have that courage and strength to successfully overcome the difficulties of life. Whatever life presents to them, they should be able to overcome them. And we believe those those problems, those difficulties will be probably failing grades, or you call it grade fails, or mistakes, disappointment, probably not achieving what they want to achieve at the early stage. It could be through their SAT exams in year 6 or their GCSE. We all know that their target should be 5 GCSEs, but what about if they have 4 GCSEs, right? How are they going to overcome that problem? How are we going to give them or restore that confidence in them and believe themselves that, yes, they can make it in life? That is the whole essence of this project. And we also believe that these children should be complemented throughout. So imagine every time your child did something good, you tell them that, oh yeah, you have a skill to do this, you got a talent. And then we, this group, the whole community, reward your child for those skills. What will happen, right? They will believe in themselves, right? They will believe in themselves as they really are, because we believe these children are highly valuable. We believe that they have talent, they're so talented, and also they have the competence. So this is what we want to give them. We want them to understand that, yes, we have these skills to go ahead and do whatever we want to do in life. So, and also when they grow, not only now, we want them to have this lifelong belief that, yes, I can do anything in life. I'm capable of doing anything I want to be in the future. If you want to be, you can name it. Even the prime minister, if they want to be in future, they have the skills to do so. So we want to give them that confidence in life. So without taking most time, I will allow my committee members or my fellow members who have that commitment, the enthusiasm, the dedication and willingness to help our children. I also want them to come and express the same thing. And that is going to be the topic of today. That's what we're going to be discussing about. So thank you very much.
Right. Ami suñ mëne ñëw ci maanaam xam nga suñ ne empowerment doon na loo xam ne foog naa am na doole torop. So Ousmane def fi wax kàddu boo xam ne am na solo lool maanaam lan mooy yéene programme bi project bi lan mooy suñ intention bi ci sa gis-gis Ami nga baaxee ñu ci loolu.
Assalamualaikum. Programme luy suñ intention pour ñu empower suñ njaboot gi because am nañ fi njaboot yu bari yoo xam ne comme Ousmane num ko waxee seen GCSE they expect to be having 5 come like num ko waxee maybe some of them score 4 so léegi ñun luñ bugg a def mooy ne pour ne ñu dimbale suñ njaboot gi si seen education bi su nekkul loolu sax su dee ne say for instance dañ bugg a nekk business kat dañ bugg a like he said a president because they're the leaders of tomorrow ñun we're not going to be here forever so loolu moo nekk suñ intention daal pour ñu dimbale suñ njaboot bi ñu empower leen encourage leen tamit ñu may leen confidence seen boppa pour ñu xam ne they can be something tomorrow.
Waaw dëgg la loolu am na solo lool comme ni nga ko waxee xam nga loolu mënul nekk ba pare mënuñ koo def te maanaam waajur yi tam bokkuñ ci so waajur yi yow ci sa gis foog nga ne waajur yi lan moo war a nekk ñoom seen taxawaay pour maanaam dëgëral loolu.
loolu mooy ne pour ñun ñëpp obviously ñun ñëpp we've got our own families suñ doom yi daal leen la ñu jegeñal leen suñ boppa buñ leen ragal loo suñ boppa ñu nekk xale yoo xam ne dañoo am confidence
communication bi waaw loolu daf ci important waaw
yeah ba pare comme ne comme man for example man dama dee dem liggéey whole day su ma ñëwee what I do with my kids dama leen dee laaj loo leen def school if they've got homework we sit down ñu talk ñu def ko together su nekkee they need help so to cover this kids empowerment bu ñoo wax ni mooy ne ñun parents yi dañ war a ñëw together ñu dimbale suñ xale yi pour ñu mun a nekk dara ëllëg
dëgg la loolu am na solo lool comme ni nga ko waxee nañ ñëwaat ci yow waaye balaa ñoo ñëw ci yow Mr. Jete Bamfa Inimbara butun sayin comme Ousmane min fo kaca kungo menti wolon kan soma alfal sembentu ya katu niya jibe kuti tala no niya moy soma alfal jama mo kamin duwa ila baluwo kono wolon ye komo tuje komo mi ya lonko hakilu bulale ibe mirala and then ibe fentula jamia lonko wo batinala ite mari fango anila ngani o menti atafilla buto nin kumbo wonyama Bamfa ni kumbo leko alna nga dindingol sembentu ya sai ite so kono fanandino nyenya di la Bamfa
ايوه اعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين Sky Power FM puruka nso ngana janga kacha nimba dingolu anin na jamamul saku min yalon ko e be leads jang anin momor de mense na faano nyin kacha nyin kono yo bawo nin e kuma kan jibe ko Sheikh Ousmane ya fanya empowerment ani dafa nata mande ko kadinol sembentu ya nin to la ado jibe akumo sina mane damandinke bawo miro sike ka foko munat nambe dindingol sembentu ka dindingo dindingo tornati inyantal dron ya fay anyanta munkela ayo dammake bari na miro ndingoto kumo kan nyin akono si fanu demanding ni ko ya sembentu ya mu fanna jamal ya ngamera wol mu bi kacati ya sembentu ya fanna miya lonko asa fanna fano ku kendo miya lonko asa fanna fano asete alfa na fano asi jamana fano sam wala amanka kuma ya sembentu ya miya lonko abita lolo kafa alfa ko hani min diata nyimbe wala kala wonte so pour wo kuma dan sina do man dim fuje namira ndima mendi ñina mo wala ñinti ko ninga tara alhamdulillah nindi ngol nga ñimbe ngani suru ninga ke dindingol si kenya sama nyabo fenti sika alfalde alfa minya lonko ye kende ise ifanalsi ifansung dimbal soto ise kukeno e fayi de miya lonko mo keno o be keno la nyadir to nyalamu tul jamaben kono mawlu jang na tajanne dinna adol lemu aninna tarakol minya lonko na alfali en kulwala nata mbe siri wandi banko me alon kon mun daman dingol leti jamal beje wodon do labbal wo kono ada fulal na dindingol ibe wala jela wala mun tolla ado to mi alon ko lafta mendu ne bulu ntal ngam mellon anin jamala ado mbe siri daman to tem wodo kam ndol do ko bentol bulu kaje ko na dindingol na ado mi alon ko min kendiyata je sementa anin be sirin damen to fana jamabe damen to wala ado min kendiyata je yow kaf nyoma ani ye muna fam fana be jama min kono jang ay opportunity min dila ise muna fan wala isaje sinin soma ise kenye nyabo fengot obe kala nyaadila mbe ngalon ko jang alhamdulillah dinol kata karam bungoto amanke komen ka ko ninga tara foy ba jola foyta jola mobe bita karambo bar butu dal men na jam minalon ko mbota afrika wala mo findu na jam na jela ko niya tarantal ngaw sila sifal sudo kodul alhamdulillah dingol doli o sila sifal min sudo dombi alala no kam na palaso be futala tembelo to tembo miyalon ko men tambita mbe damen to woto nga jero ke nyalama miyalon ko opportunity to welcome me opportunity silo men so ta miyalon ko dol mawo soto nonu birina ta jam ngani je ko sal laftan dingolo ning alala no kuntaji ifana e bula silo no silo min yalon ko ise barak ibita karam bungoto barintol alfal fananna wajibolum pour ko wol makoy den gambe wol fi asari na jang wol fanan ko say fanan si kafu karam bungola na kafu alfal la nga mol be kafu ndu ñoma nga hakilol kafu ndu ñoma nga jibe ko kafo membe jang nsa muna keno dindiwole ke makoy makoro munati wala mu ila karam mun do fengoli ka minke anin kol min yalon ko isaka pour que hakilo yirwandi mol sur ben kono min yalon ko alhamdulillah ale wol sa hakilo la pour isa fenke dindingol mi yalon ko dindingol saji be sake ise makoy ka tembendi sinin so me se fen karanje saji ni murta ita da dun dawda so ye min karangoto isa bula fanno ni ay sen dawda isi lono isi fanna fano ndi sinyarta fano subnoje
woko mata bake Usman ne ajibe nangani o minti nyinko kono wala nyinko fango ala ngani o minti wolon ka dindingol sembontu ya basa nyin sembentu yando iti amera in what perspective alba dimension jama molbole tala to make it happen. How can you make this happen?
I think that's a great question. These children, to empower them, they wouldn't start from secondary school or college moving forward. It has to start from primary level. So we understand the educational system, so we thank God for that. In their year 6 exams, the first external exam these children will go through will be year 2, and they call that one key stage 1. And from there, they will move to key stage 2. At the end of the key stage 2, meaning from year 3, year 4, year 5, and year 6, they will go through an exam, the external exam called SAT. In that SAT exam, their target is 100 points. If you score 100 points, that means you have achieved the national target. So then if you go to secondary school, you will be put in the class that meet the national target. If you fail to achieve 100 points, then you most likely going to be in set 5, 6, 7 if the school is bigger. It depends on the size of the school. Or what some schools will do is to test them even after the SAT exam to see what set they're going to put them. When they're taking their GCSE exams, they have 2 types of exams. They got these higher papers and foundation papers. Then the higher papers are students who can go to university and do any program. The foundation exam, most likely they will go through BTech if they go to college. So we want to help our children from primary level to achieve that 100 points in their SAT exams, including English and maths, and go to secondary school and achieve that 5 GCSE. And not only there, even at college, because they need 120 UCAS points from college to go to universities. So we understand that target. So we know what they need in order for them to achieve those targets. So we want to program the whole of these activities to help them achieve those targets. That's going to be the starting point. And then even after they finish that education, when they move to higher and professional courses, we will be there to support them. The little experience that we have, we want to share that with them to make them those individuals that will make it in corporate world. We want to give them that confidence that they can do anything. They can hold any position, regardless of the size of the company or whatever business venture they want to go into. So we are willing and prepared to help our children. And that's why we said we have already organized a series of activities. But of course, we cannot undertake all activities at the same time. We're going to start with one, and then upon completion, we'll move to another one. And the first one, like Ami will come on to elaborate more on, will be for these children to write about their lockdown experience. And we're going to go through that one, like Ami will explain further, and see how we're going to improve them, help them to be good people in terms of writing, and not only writing, but in terms of creativity. How can they come up with ideas, the creative learning, the idea generation. We want to help them to build those ones because we know the experience that children have in the early lifehood or childhood will always prepare them, it shape their brain and learning skills. So we are willing and we want to, in fact, work with other authorities or other educational institutions to help our children to be those kind of individuals we want them to be. But yeah, like I said, Ami will go on and probably elaborate
This
more on
is
that point.
Osman. To be honest, this is a big, 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 great, initiative. Wherever you get this idea from, this is big. Mais ñu ñëw ci yow Ami am nga Ousmane lu mu da wax noonu xamanda di ñu mën a dëgëral loolu ci kàllaama olof maanaam lu mu da wax foofu noonu mooy ne yow foog nga ne projet bu mel nii mun nañ ko mën a doxal ak naka lañ ko mën a doxalee ba mun a achieve lu demee nii naka lañ ko mën a defee amee
mun nañ ko achieve kañ waaye comme ñun ni comme luñ wax ne community we need the parents as well they need parents yi tamit ñu jàppale ñu not just ne ñu ne communities ñu bàyyi ko si community bi so parents yi tamit dañ am pour encourage seen xale yi ñu tamit ñu mun leen a jàppale su ko defee xale yi ñu mun a achieve luñ bugg a achieve ñoom seen boppa o luñ bugg a nekka inshallah suñ demee ba mag
xam nga gis nga comme Ousmane num ko waxee nii xam nga xale yi boo leen buggee encourage ñu dugga ci dara foog mu am mébét yi nga xam ne maanaam yeneen yi nga xam ne dafa tax ñu gën a am courage pour dugga ci xam nga loolu tam xamoon na di ñu mun a baaxee ci fànn yooyu because lii doon na loo xam ne projet bu mag la ba pare projet bi comme Ousmane num ko waxee dafa am series yi nga xam ne dañoo def lii suñ jógee ci loolu ñu def leneen ak leneen ak leneen loolu foog naa lan nga foog ne lañ mun a def ba mun a dëgëral loolu noonu
li ñoo def mooy ne comme fu mu nekk nii obviously comme door nañ fu mu nekk nii pour ne dañu
lockdown bi waaw
léegi programme bu njëkka buñ bugg a def mooy ne comme Ousmane num ko waxee ne mooy ne pour xale yi ñu binda about the lockdown experience buñ am
waaw
that lockdown experience lu bari xëj na si from boobu leen su jeexee mun nañoo dooraati leneen waaye comme nu ma ko waxee rek mooy ne comme luñ bugg a def mooy ne ñun ñëpp ñu jàppale suñ njaboot bi so dañ need parents yi tamit pour ñu correct seen doom yi ñu mun a nekka liñ bugg a nekka ëllëg tamit
xam nga soo ñëwee ci loolu maanaam communication bi tam dafa important trop xam nga li nga doon soo ko bañee ñu ne dafa fekk nga gën cee ñaaw xam nga loolu tam foog naa dina am solo fii soo ñu mënee baaxee ci fànn googu pour waajur yi tam ndax
comme naka
waaw maanaam waajur yi ñoom seen taxawaay bi foog nga ne ci lan la mun a nekk su ko defee ñu mun a maanaam am lu mel ni
waajur yi daal lu ma leen a ñaan ñoom nañ ñu jox chance comme que ñun dañ toog ba gis ne dañ bugga pour dimbale suñ njaboot gi pour ñu nekk dara ëllëg comme luñ leen di ñaan mooy ne dañ bugga pour ñu bàyyi xale yi comme ñoo xam ne xale yi duñ leen forcé nag koo xam ne fiil nga ne bun ngaa binda anything about this lockdown experience boo si am
waaw
ñu binda ko
waaw comme ni nga ko waxee waaw comme ni nga ko waxee xam nga experience bi dañ ko commencé from binda lockdown experience bi suñ jógee ci loolu am na yeneen ak yeneen yu fa nekk du noonu
waaw
loolu xam nga dinañ war a waxtaan loolu su ko defee dina mën a jox kore ji waajur yi ne nekkul ne binda gi rek la xam nga xale gu nekk ku nekk ak li nga mun ñeneen ni business sector bi lañ mun ñeneen ni maanaam drawing ay demee noonu ñeneen ni music ñeneen ni jànga ñeneen ni singing ak yu demee noonu pour nga mun a maanaam yaatal ñu loolu daal
Moustapha ok comme man li ma wax rek comme Moustapha gis nga you put me in a funny position because man suma olof bi mun dégg naa olof de waaye you got the laka is too deep for me
léegi li ñu wax mooy maanaam let's speak we have no restrictions here soose olof ak anglais blendal yëpp ñu ànda
ok comme luñ bugg a def mooy ne we want to encourage the kids comme lu nga wax with the parents program bi nuñ ko dooree mooy ne we want the kids to be writing about their lockdown experience, and from that lockdown experience suñ ko bindee there is certain things loo xam ne there will be loo xam ne dinañ leen encourage pour next time ñu mun a lifin wax ne dinañ bokka pour def ko. Why I'll leave that to Usman su dooree di wax loolu, then I will go further. If that
elaborate on that. Wow, I'm a problem. Wow. Legi fam nek ni Bamfa ñu ñew ci yow deug la Bamfa science net ya comme be mi fokan science net ya comme be mi Usman be mi fokan ni sam mako no yo kono fanande because ni ajibe be ko mi fokan jang safero foto janna nen ku jamala yalo ñu beta kala no wululal koma and then achievement on saying ya wera Bamfa ni sa keno la ba anin sa keno nyaade le
yalo Usmane mem follow ninga tara coming itamari mo alfalti ka fo dingo ita karambu to kata kana ata fa for the grade 6 or grade 7 high school ni ma ngol long aka mem foteng ita ta lonna mem be keri woto follow nyin kacha kumata bakala puruntol alfal ngal lamu Usman kamim fo bawo ni gara karamboto ni nga Usman la diamo moy English let maths let bara min fo lum fannal la bije fannal mi ya lonko e ka dingo konti bo fannal la ni de la fanna jita ite ka to fanna jiri ngol to fojande ba fala maybe bita university wala febe kala nyanya bo karambo ban ninga ale manta be ni la fannani no selta sando ite ka tuwol par sa ite alfa ite balon no nyaadi la kon dingo aka maths menke comme to me kasabiru aka menke fanna jama be fanna jama la wala mu foy nin karambuntu mol yow ko nyin kacha yedin ngo jibe par sa dina ta jibe ninga ta ite alfa ila faham ro manjam fa kontata ina ta jibe sai ite be wolon na nyaadi woto nyin kumbata baake pour molben bako Usman yow koy ndimma ninga jakalo sudun sa nyinin karo kan sa ba ndingo da kara karmuta kana barnana ta nyina mala results ko ngalo nyame ndinni woni results kana nga jibi woto akanyin diamu men futan anin nyin kata ko men beke kante ibe wol dolu jabilal isaje ko na dinningol ate kala koy kata school le ka maths dam make but at what level of maths ka muneke level of maths muya lonko ning sinin soma ni bodo karambodo asido nyino soni ndiye asimuru ko teke asedunde karambodo minyalanko isi karambun kendolti wala university minyalanko alhamdulillah ni frata jesi kole ke isi londol karalondol minyalanko kakme londi dokol engineering doctor ni fema isol karamnoche bari ya afolota alfal la pour alfal ya makoro ko dinni wala kaje ko ila kolbe nyaadil ni sa no ita karamo bar nimbe kafta nyoma nyi membe be kerinten nyin do ko memba lafta kake aso dol address no bari Usman kamem fanam foten ko deke bawo ngamera bari nga nyin kumasten na miro mo wolti ko dindingol no master menna aska midanon ko ibe high school aska midanon ko ta fo maybe il lafta ko high school kata university oto wala mu ko ninga tara ko ay mem fo ko programme jamala la wolul hame lafta communicate ha na miro minka wala mo programme jamala la hame lafta communicate woto o programme mo bin be kala abe dindingol midanon ko be high school kata fo university abe bel ko jinkan nala bebe address la fengo febe tunko mento inshallah ni ngala sonda mba jibe la re nga jibe fombe ta mako no la nyaadi bar ko nga fa nyamin abe commence la alfal la e dingol mako ngam be men ke kanten dingol alfal be yesi dingol encourage pour tunje ni buduna je fanangi salon ko e be men ke kam fay ba ke kan ko kele ni men be ko nyin ko ni sidiamo ni sikata nda dingo jing ngay dunyinto ala kolbe nyaadi leje anim fanan ko de nyaata misala te fanan alfa aji ko dinno nyanga sura ma ko rolla andum ma ko no ko dolla ay sey kama fay o bebe ko nyin ko non inshallah
ha ni ajibe bari kuma kam min fo jam fanna jamal le bije ngamre la foro to project o nyin aman dan kilen na ngamra ni afu diamo kona ko safero le bije ani malo mulne bije ani fanan nimi la ka dabula je abakela no nyaadi le e banfa
hayala comme kokor ndin faya commencé nin dulala bawo butu mbenga lon ko dunia kono dunia be fat abe al halo mento bi wala mu nyimembe ke man dunia to akum oto ngani mira ngani jike ko dindingolu folo inse mune keno e mi alon ko ise fam fonoje ya jen kanyim men kede intersida ngamira nse dindingol mako pour se safero nye sene bari nga kudo fana mereje mi alon ko na hana laban jiko abe fenne fintin la mi alon ko dol mam mem fango long kato bini di no sida ay fen kafundo mi alon ko wala matla miroti ate bolu wala nyama nyin kar fulo kono asi ko fundo mi alon ko fanga ya dewunne wala ya silale wala asulo baka mi alon ko mol malo nin misala fa alna ta ken tol na bengo fe mono nyanto ben tol kan wonum ka makoy makro mi alon ko alo miro na alo sulo na alo dewu subo no akanyati bar ko kak mo sudan dro wala mu ni aje kumo kumasta ko nyin kumasta pour safrola wala ndi bawo amam mo kar mo be al ne ko mbebe kono to mbebe bun kono woto ngal ne ko be fensuto le même fola foy kar mo misba foy la friends le misba foy borum be do kon yol misba wala foy la other activities yol misba no boto je fa no ko tege ngaje ko do fana sina na bala no kon bari moto ko nga commence ni nafulo nga jibe pour e men safela saje kokili c'est makoy be saferol ni balan la nyamen flan jama fana amanka ko mafani kama ko mu docteur de mbetiara la hani but it's kumol fana for min yalon ko wala be kono maybe I will give an opportunity pour ye fan express ye fam fo yaade so andum akumata fana bawo nimbe do ko fana ko take mo mor ndim butu ye kenen din so mi yalon ko c'est mamman no damen
ban fa mun kan na fa jede right. We need that humor, you know, not to make it that dry. Usman, like Bamfa was saying, it's like you got series of programs or projects in place. Like this is the first one, which is going to be writing an essay writing or letter writing, and then that aspect of it, if you can shed light on it, and then the registration opening and the closing bit, if you can elaborate on that for us, please, Usman.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Like I mentioned earlier on, that the target is to undergo series of activities, projects, so on. And one of those activities will in fact be on parents to understand the educational system, like I mentioned earlier on. Because like Bamfa mentioned in Maninka, I think it's very important for parents to, of course, I'll come to your question, but I just want to address this point and move
on. Why not? Yeah.
That parents understand the educational system. Bamfa mentioned earlier on, and which is very true. You see your child or children going to school, coming back, you don't know their level. Or sometimes when you go for parents' evening, they will say, oh yeah, he's doing good. You should go there with a questions. You don't just go to the parents' evening. You get to prepare yourself. Number one, each child will be given a target. Number two, there is a national target, minimum target. So the first thing you want to know is that is your child's target above or below minimum target? You need to know that. The fact that your child met his or her target doesn't necessarily mean that he or she has met what government think they should have. So you need to know the target my child is on, or my child's target, is it above or below government target? Because we have children that are above the target. They call them exceeding. So they exceed the target. So you need to know what category your child is in. And if your child needs help, then we can work together and see how best we're going to improve that particular that particular child to move their grade to the right level. Now, our first project we are running here, like Ami rightly mentioned, that we are asking them to write their lockdown experience. This is going to assess their ability of writing skills. We're going to consider their grammar. We're going to consider their presentations. So first thing we're going to do, the window is open now for them to show their interest that they want to participate. And of course, we are encouraging parents to talk to them, to try and persuade your children to write, to be part of this activity. So that will go from now all the way to 26. So come next Friday, they should let us know that if they want to participate in this particular activity. Then once we get that, then the window will now be open for them to submit their piece. Whatever work they have done, they can send it to us. That's going to be their first draft. And then the panel will just go through then, and then we're going to select the top 5 among that. And then they will be given another 1 week for them to to amend. So if we select the top 5, we will then going to give them another 1 week to now, instead of writing as an essay, as essay, they're going to do a presentation form. They're going to present it in a PowerPoint. So we then going to look at a PowerPoint presentation combined with their initial work. If they want to make any adjustment, they're happy to do so, they're allowed to do so. And then we will then go through that one, and then we're going to organize the event for the winners, which of course I think Ami will elaborate more on that. But yeah, we're going to award them for the work that they have done. So we're going to select, like I said, the 5 individuals will go for the final stage, and then they will then draft a PowerPoint presentation, and then we'll assess that one, and then the winner will have a reward, followed by the second and then third. And then the whole of the children that participate will also have that certificate for their involvement. And like I mentioned earlier on, you see, if we give them that reward, because they are young, these children are very young, right? They're looking at immediate benefit, but we have a long-term plan. We want them to achieve something in long run.
So this is like kind of preparing them.
Preparing them, that's the right thing. We want to prepare them, and that preparation will include rewarding them now, because like I said, they want to see what they're going to get now. So we say, if you win, you're going to have this. So they're going to do whatever they can. We want them to put their weight in order to try to win that particular reward we're giving them. Not realizing that we aiming for a bigger picture. They're young to understand that. They're not that mature to understand. But of course, we'll be teaching them, we'll be helping them, we'll be engaging them through this project to help them improve their presentation skills and even writing skills. So that's the motive behind this project.
Mustafa.
Anybody can interject anytime. Momo say interject no. I mean, so I'm dara fo xamne lang ko bëgg yoka. Munga interject anytime. Yes, Bamfa, go on.
Okay, sorry. No, just trying to clarify, to kind of add to what Manjang has just said. Usman, regarding parents' evening and talking about children's grades, I experienced that firsthand, and then also I'm not saying that we should force our children to be something maybe they're not that much comfortable, but we need to somehow be able to encourage our children to take more challenging educational roles, because what is easy for them is what they were going to look at. If you want to tell them, okay, no, I want you to do this, but everything learning karamu be kolata konna alfa do ka fanyami ko karamu lafta dindi wala bar dindi wala karamu keba lafta karamu wala bar karamu wala keba. So kids will try to not to do something mialanko is challenging, but I can remember the importance is here. I will mean to go neither of some of these choosing subject sessions or some of these parents' evening. Dindi wala kajel mialanko. Not necessarily easy option, but me alone will either by peer pressure or or either me alone among challenging that much so the foundation Usman Kamilfo problem was not it. It's the culture minyalan ko mafo ko nafataji karamu alhamdulillah mafo bari ko minyalan ko safo is challenging person so manga ko nga ko na diamo ko lonu lu ko sorti e kalafi ke ko ke ko diwal. I experienced that parents in the last year. That Alaftan Sambal don't kai for but alhamdulillah. ala as konte nga demande suute nkay ko yalla mënam andi ñente kam ya fam so niti dal dunta ñolo demande par comme ñim ko del mi yalon ko alfal be ñanta mirala baw without going much into details but more evidence ñun so bar dol jama kan na dindingol soto dol mi yalon ko bodam mo fin kundato na banke dindingol mi yalon ko ala so comme ngaf ikavanya men outstanding excellent students na man ko wolti dindin jama baji pour que challenge role ta wala sa pour que encourage que push ubuka sia woto mu ndol alfa la du wolti ngaji kolta minalon ko ma foka amanke sawoti bar minalon ko it la fila la bar nse mako nge encourage ngafo ko hani ni enta nyi nit ñi na bekela wala bekta ninten nse mako e wonyam bawo itol fe akole atal ntakelo bara isa kenon isa non lofta jela fo le saka bon okay.
Well, I'm loving this. I'm beginning to, I'm beginning to, Lee, for now, this would create, because one father feel I'm not so, I so lost the back, is of great importance. Like, this would bring or establish that good relation, digante parent advocacy, because mom bindali, munna am, hale, I'm the express, go watch ay dinañ ko mëna wax ci binda xam nga lu démé nonu foog na li dina encourage digante wajur ak xalé yi sen digante bi nako gëna rataxal foog lo
waaw lum wax dëgg la comme man suma xalé obviously because man dama dé waxtaan suma doomi dañ dé talk and then we change ideas. Say for instance, comme su nekkee ne dañ def sax loo xam ne waruñ koo def what they do is I don't ask them because loolu lañ miin dañ dee dem si kaw nga gis ñu binda sort of a note and then ñu indi ko si man pour man ma read ko that's the way of them showing me to say sorry to me for what they've done for that come like loolu moo nekk loo xam ne comme bam fa lu ma when we bring the kids close to us that will make it easy for them.
Am nga lolu dafa important na su ñëwé ci lolu communication bi am na ci solo lool do ndax du
but definitely communication moom boobu su nekkut xale sa communication dafa am important to from anywhere any side communication is very important.
Wow, comme num ko waxe Ousmane waxon na fi ne li manam dafa am ak ay letter writing bindam letter ak ak registration yi nga xamne loolu la xale yi wara def registration bi ak li bi naka la demee ak ku buga bokk ci li naka ko mëna defee naka ngay how do you approach and where to go and how to go about this or when is the date for this or so
application bi mom fu nekani is open for 2 weeks. Usman is till the 26th application bi mu ngi ubbi so nuñ mëna def rek ñun mooy ne pour ñu encourage parents yi tamit ñu may ñu chance pour ñu seet naka la ñoo mëna dimbale suñ magi ëllëgi because comme man tey bu ma doon romba sax maa ngi gis a neighbor's kids ma explain na leen and 2 of them wanted to join suma doomi tamit I've sat them down and explained they wanted to join. My younger one is only in year 3 but because of mu ngi dégga maa ngi explain about this what's going on mu ngi bugga join and mu laaj ma how old are they supposed to be ma ne ko lii nekkut about age if you felt ne you can write something about the lockdown just write it down and join so mom tamit dina join and then I'm sure that my son will obviously the other one is way past the age we help it but yeah
xam nga lii dina create like that kind of bond digante xam nga xale su demee school dina create that kind of follow up li nga xam ne you will say su demee fii dina war naa xam ni xam nga da foogloon lii dina mën a create loolu
yeah lii dina create lu bari tamit ba pare is a good suggestion whoever koo xam ne moo toog mu xelaat lii because man bu ma ko waxee I was really impressed because obviously I'm not parents yoo xam ne mënuñoo dimbale seen xale te nekkul seen fault comme project like this
project email exactly
parents am bi mënut koo dimbale mun nañoo approach anybody from this kids empowerment ñun tamit ñu boole suñ xalaat ñu mun a dimbale xale boobu waaye lu ñoo ñaan parents yi tamit buñ feel ne duñ ñu mun a laaj mu suñ laaj yi ñun ñëpp suñ téléphone number yi def nañ ko si groupe bi nañ ñu call any one of us ñu laaj ñu su dee xale bi dañoo meet seen kër or wherever foo xam ne parent bi feel na comfortable ne doomam bi mun nam fa nekk ak ñun tamit ñu boole suñ xalaat bi yëpp mun a dimbale xale bi.
Usman, I think the support is needed from all angles, to be honest. What are your thoughts?
Definitely. That's why we said earlier on that we're going to create this Zoom account and where possible, a team viewer where we can interact with these potential students to help them improve their writing. The target is not just for them to win something, but what we do want is for them to learn in this process, for them to understand how to improve their skills they already possess. Because we know already that they are talentful. We know they have skills. But now, how are we going to improve that? How are we going to give them confidence, as we mentioned earlier on, to believe in themselves and know that, oh yeah, I am competent. I am powerful. I understand. I can do whatever I want to do. So that is our target. And that's why we say we're going to be working with them day in, day out during these projects. Our numbers going to be there. And thank God some of us are working from home. So when they send us information, we can always check it and come back to them. And even in the future, the projects that we're going to be running, we're going to have a group or teamwork. And then we're going to set the Zoom account within themselves or Skype account, whatever they're comfortable with. And then this, when I say team viewer, I mean like sharing this computer. So they can use each other's computer at the same time to work on a particular project. So they do not have to visit each other. And also, when this project ends, we're going to move to a bigger, because this lockdown is not going to be forever. It's going to end one day. So we're going to be gathering those events. Like I said, in terms of their education-wise, it's possible in this project to organize, even it's going to be once a day, or sorry, once a week, whatever it's going to be, to bring their questions together, wherever we're going to be, and help them answer their problems, assess them, look at their level, and talk to their parents whether the level they are now is acceptable from government perspective. Because sometimes I used to attend parents' evening for my students because I do private tutorial, right? So sometimes you'll go, I remember one particular child, I went to a parents' evening because when the mom asked me to start teaching the guy, at the time, it was the first time to start teaching, and it was the parent evening time. I was like, okay, I would like to attend the parents' evening because I've been doing that. And I went for the parents' evening. And the teacher was, he is doing great, he's doing well, I have no problem with him. Right, okay, thank you. What is his level? He gave me the level. I was like, really? You don't have any problem? I was like, what is the national target? What is the national level? He gave me the level. I said, right, he is nowhere near that. And you say he is performing. So a parent who did not understand the system will believe that, oh yeah, my child is doing good. This particular child is way below the national requirement. But the teacher says that the child is doing very good, is performing well, is progressing. In fact, the child is nowhere near it. So we want to educate our parents, including ourselves, to understand the educational system and know when they're going for the parents' evening, what question they're going to ask. Even when your child is going to primary school, you see in primary school, they're going to put them in a table. They have red table, whatever table they're going to be. You need to know which table your child is at and why is he or she there. You need to understand that. Talk to the teacher. How can I help my child to move to the higher set? Don't allow your children to be behind. Always talk to teachers frequently. Don't just go pick them from school and go home. When you pick in time to time, talk to the teacher. How is she doing? Right? Where is he struggling? Where is he struggling? You need to know. And when you come back home, do whatever you can. It probably is going to be set up IXL account for the child. It's going to be going for the Tunkul account. Open whatever account you're going to open. Sometimes they're going to cost you just a token on a monthly basis, just to monitor their progress. Whatever they do, you will see it. And you can say, oh, you stuck on that question. It's taking you so long to answer. What happened? If you understand the child is really struggling on it, write the question down and give it to the teacher. That's his or her responsibility to help the child. My child is struggling on this type of question, and he's at his ear group. Can you please help him? Can you help her? Then that's why I said the project in long run is not just going to be, we're not just going to target children to help children. We have to be targeted, we have to work collectively. We're not going to achieve this individually. We're going to work with parents, including the children, to see how we're going to be successful in this project. And that's why we're asking parents to join us in this project, to work together. Let's put our hands together and know that these children have a brighter future. But you know what? It's up to us to develop it from now. If we give them that courage, that belief, that self-esteem, that I can go and do this, then it is going to be helpful. So child development is very important. It's crucial in their life. And that's why we are embarking on this project.
Listen, Usman, if I may come here, looking at this project, Usman, this is extremely important. I can't emphasize that enough, because this could create a room or kind of environment for like parent teachers that kind of follow up, if I understand, because that follow up is really important for parents to follow, you know, how is my child performing with the school system and all that. So follow up is important here, isn't it?
No, it is important. That's why I say we'll be working with the parents to understand the educational system, and then to know the type of question they're going to ask, when, how, and where to ask those questions. They're very important questions. Earlier on, we talked about 5 GCSEs, right? Your child has 5 GCSEs. So what? But do you understand from that 5 GCSEs? How is it going to take her to or him to? Your child is at college now. Is he doing BTech? Is he doing A-level? Do you know? What is the difference between the two? How are you helping him? If he's doing BTech, what grade? Because there's going to give him other distinction and so on. How many distinctions do you need to have 120 points? If they're doing A-level, how many A's and B's and C's do you need to get that A-level, that 120 points? The parents need to understand that. So when they attend parents' evening, when they get the school report, they can look at the report and say, oh, hang on a minute, that's a question to answer. What is this report? Oh, wow, this is a great one, and you celebrate it together. So we want parents to have that understanding. And like I mentioned earlier on, it will only happen if we work together collectively and see ourselves as one individual. We're not going to see that, oh, this parent is that parent. We want to put all those things aside, the cultural differences, the beliefs, whatever it's going to be, put it aside, and let's look at these children as our children and look at their future, that they need it. They need our help today. They need our help tomorrow. So that is the whole essence of this project. And of course, like I mentioned earlier on, the meeting we've been having, I can see these committee members are willing to invest their time, their resources to help these children. And I'm happy and really humble to be part of this amazing project. I am indeed.
Extremely. Myself, you know, I can't emphasize that, you know, Bamfa, didn't emphasize lano than Malum. Because maybe Bamfa, this is like fenne creator jam fengo mi ya lonko about in le wululal ani dingol tema because model bije idingo kata kram mungoto le foena ibuka lomfang ila bago kono mune bije fang dol kata le foena ibuka long foy dingo ka letero safeno le bang dol kata le foena ibuka long idingol bo mine kuto wo fannala so nyim project sifa wo batin le mol alfa fanang they will create nyim follow up better la jele pour kaje ko mol ni dingol tema wo communication bare de and then there will be a follow up me along ko ibalo no la foy dingo aka perform le faka underperform le also so nyim project lo kumaya yamira when it comes to follow up Bamfa ise mena la fa no nyi wo kam pour nga je fa baake for us to understand more details about this follow up.
Baraka Mustafa follow safo control men be leads jam nga ala tentu bake nga mosu ton kono mi alon ko amaria lon kolkata nyamen manke ko aya moyle bara atarta kono la wala mu usmanti we are blessed, I should say. Bao ka fanga ya honya mal diamo kono. Ate a metal purka dindingol karandi at different stages of O level and in A levels among leads than to bring sate doldo. I kuma fujang Mustafa monanaka akmo fulanjanta fane no mari men aya sabula fo mari fango adingo nyim fanga ta adingo bondi karambo ta ka karandi so kon ako biko standard ñi ngala ta adingo wala karam ya ma fa ko pour moyo ke bar ko ka men fo de min ko mayata janta wala min ko nimbe kafta nyoma ko ya faldi amo kono mo kilinte nyen keno nimbe kafta nyoma hanata misalato ita mari mirolo suto wala mang faham roke iding wala ala great nyolu wala great system la ese ñinin karo ko mon ñin ka tama ñaadi comme nga fa ni nadi amo ko men ko mo bele bo suutero kel kate a suute ñami hani bar men ko mata wala ni ko yow ñinin karol ka karamboto ni a tare kuma fo mo mi yalon ko ay jaxkal isna odo pour ka ko sudandi dorom ngani mellon di ten mo alhamdulillah mo ni ñi hakil ñi ma ben nata ten amon dañi na ko nindi ngol dem mala bi ko kel hani ning alfal fanan abunga ba fang mutulet alfal so koy fang la diamo ko ya fa ñami ndolbe do ko minkela abatinna alfal la do ko soniale bulu andunga ba sabula fa hanti jal fa wala do ko soniale bulu bawo ntolba do ko ñim baytan ntola ko dindi wonyin abe tembe jumalato
and also I just want to mention one thing because I remember when I was in London one of the parents told me that the school called her that your child is teaching his fellow students at school. This child, he came from Gambia. And when he came, they put him in the last set. And then the parents we talked about that. I said, okay, inshallah ta'ala, I will help this child to improve. And you know, when this child improved, instead of taking him to a higher set, they kept him on that set, and he was teaching his fellow students. Honestly, the parents called me, and then I said, no, something is wrong. I said, we have to go to school. We went to school, and the teacher went on and took and went on. And when he finished, I asked him, I said, what set is he in? He said, set 8. I said, how many sets are there? He said, set 8. I said, hang on a minute. If he is capable to teach those children in set 8, why you don't move him to set 7? Because set 1 is the best set. Set 8 is the worst one. Why do you keep him there? He is not here to teach. He came from Gambia. The background he came with, that's why you put him there. If he improves, move him to the next set. Wallahi, this was in year 8. When he was year 11, he was in set 1. And he got amazing GCSE results. But if you do not understand, they call you and say your child is teaching those year 8 children. He's just giving them tutorial. If they get stuck, you just help them. He's not there to do that. He's not there to second when the teacher is there or to ask others to keep quiet. He's there to learn. They need to push him to the next level or push them to higher sets. So that's why I say it will be crucial for our parents to understand the educational system and to know the type of question they will ask if they meet with these teachers there. I mean, don't get me wrong, some of them are really doing great job, these teachers there. But like I said, we have to put our weight in to help these children. We really have to. We have a huge part to play. No one will do it for us. If we leave it as it. But I'm telling you, we are willing to do it. And also calling parents to come and join us to do it together. To see that your children should have what they should. I think that's important.
Yeah, Bamfa, you were saying something, Bamfa?
No, I'll not have follow Bronco coming. The whole idea of this parents-teacher relationship is a component of this. Comme many ñing hakilo ñi nafena wala yaaji ko ntel se muna keno pour dingol mako bari ngalon defanan ko na dindingol mako no wala in isolation wala mu karantangol funga na dindingol mako nana mur ko te kata damin to fanan mako ro ñim fanan sina naje ube kene nyaadile ntele ngan na do ko ke benga kaf nyoma nga dindingol makoy dindingolu alfali futa karamudo kay jitande fanan nako dindingo be tembe jumalato isaje ko ke dindingo makoy ra murmurna nin ntele nga dindingol makoy dindingo ta karamudo he or she did well there ay mur ko ke ay ta another stage karabun kol fa baji ivangol baji lal ko dindingo nying abe tembe dol bar comme en quand fo needem bebe alpha ko mo fo den to bebe alpha do mo be ba fal alpha den dingol be ma ko le mo component le nyin kono bar min ko ma jan don ko ya fa nyamele diamo mbele nyanta ka fa nyom ni nga sara alhamdulillah nyin committee nyina ko say lefta ka nyineke nga jibe dingol la nafa be je mo be ka nyoma na dingol encourage pour se participate je anum fanan ko tege ni nga kol men de mialan ko dingol be ela nasole moti karango kam ise nyi molu ise inisi nyomoy isa fo ko ha ndanga nyi sutele ko nanyi dindin kare abe nasi kanne nyim fannala asima ko rosuto je nyaadi ha o kuma ta baka barbutu ko nga fa nyamen diamo bir nga kuma be mol tant la baka ba nyi mu kulati mi alon ko ma fu ma ndana ma nyow ka jang bar alhamdulillah content ba ko me mo ben ko mi alon ko safo ni ngata misafe en surtout ba kam fu na sabu budate expert knowledge la sutaje woto wala c'est Ousmane odo Mustafa fana alon ko nyim ko mi alon ko something is ifana ya muto bakel ami fana ama ho mo bara fana kam mundo ko meta ko no bawo butu alhamdulillah fana karo dole ko commence le brin nursery jante fo primary school o be mo pour ka dindingol ma koy so ninga timoji ba nimbe fana manna jang min yalan ko wol bebe nyin timo kono yama juara amadou touré wol be mo wol mi dan ko very enthusiastic about pour nyin ko eta nyaato wat ni jamuda dindin ko faade bakal barbutu comme nsemen ko wala min ko bambe wato min kono animbe al halo min kono sainten fonga ko ke ka fanyaade online wala mu futa nyomo talata domandi ning alaake foni futa nyomo soniata ngalum butu men sita kol nyin dada Mustafa nalam mo butu viral butu ya fuko futa nyomo say mboke la nyaade no bar butu mem ko mata wala be nga kaf nyoma nga do ko nyimuta
abaraka bidala nang amia bar janim bina comments dol bi jam min yalan ko very very interesting comments bila wala fila ka will read but janin ka will read ami nganete ya follow and then janim be ko kum fala ami ma ñew ci yow xam nga manam waxon nañ fi lu melni follow up xam nga follow up dafa important ci manam educational system bi comme Ousmane mu ko waxe ak Ousmane waxon na fi ne xam nga parents yi dafa important pour ñu involve ci sen manam sen daily routine system xale yi demee noonu so loolu soo ñu mën a baaxee ci loolu maanaam follow up bi xam nga yow jigéen nga yéen ay yaay yi ba pare follow up bi loolu foog naa dina ci am na solo lool ndax
waa am na solo comme lu ma wax rek xam nga comme ñun ñi suñ doom lañ leena lañ mën a def ñu dimbale leen ñoom ñu gën ñu comme ñun nuñ mel nii ñoom ñu gën ñu in the long run better than it's like say for me I want my kids to do better than I am now.
Of course, yes, yeah.
So so comme ñun parents yi loolu lañ war a def pour war a dimbale suñ doom yi ne ñu gën ñu pour seen ëllëg because ñoom ñooy nekk si magi ëllëg ñoom ñooy nekk si yaayi ëllëg ñooy nekk si papi ëllëg so liñ mun a def mooy fi mu nekk nii ñu jàppale leen comme Ousmane lu wax about that xale from Gambia man dal na ma man bu ma jógee Gambia I came here really young bu ma demee school man tamit anything luñ indi I was doing it perfect and then everybody became my friend am na benn jànga boo xam ne sax kooku she was from Scotland she never leaves me alone because mënut a gom because the fact that I am from Africa I know nothing and that makes me proud of where I am and I want the kids not just Gambian kids black white or whatever the kids to do better than I am and then suñ leen gisee ëllëg ñun tamit suñ boppa dañoo kontaane kii de doomi diw sangam la wala kii suma doom la
yeah and also I just want to mention that this project is open to all. So like Yama mentioned earlier on that year 3 child want to do it. It is open to all. If you want to participate, or your siblings or your friends, please do encourage them. And also we're asking parents to persuade, to encourage all their children to involve in this activity. We're gonna make it fun. At the same time, they'll be learning in the process. Writing, you can write it in a form of poem. It's up to you how you want to write it, in an essay form, in a report form. It's opened, and then after the initial submission, i.e. if they submit their draft, then we will then give them the opportunity to present it in a PowerPoint. So yeah, we want to, I just want to emphasize on that point.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Usman, I think we'll read a few comments and then we go. Before we go, because molfanana, you know, and I don't need more boko kono na fana watu ta purka saferoke aka kumale ya acknowledge priya fanan kalamta aka minfo, you know, so some molfanana view la me litun ko dole saferoke jang min yalo yafo. You can, if you have points, you know, you can dot them down. But Fatsi say, Alcala Fatsi say, wow, leads, you know, bravo. We do the follow, and then very Fatih Senarako, very good initiative. And then Amadou Toure, Amadou Ko, can you please ask Osman to talk about the programs they have in pipeline? Also talk about the importance of teaching them about our culture and language, festivals and cultural practices. That's Amadou's comment. And then there's another one here from Yasin El Samate. Yasin Samate ko. Malum for peno bebul na Usman. Isaje kifengo lise ol kalam no. Right. Yasin Samate ko. Ako very good initiative. Very good initiative. I'm learning things here that I never knew. It is very crucial to know the government standard. I'm really happy and blessed to be part of this society. That's from Yasin El Samate. And then another comment, interesting, from Sana Samate. Ako, thanks Uncle Osman for helping me to understand the school system. I really grateful. Well, I'm really grateful now, and I'm able to monitor my kids' progress. It's due to your advice and your help. I am now able to ask. I'm able to ask my questions during the parent meeting about the kids program. So these are some of the comments, Mini Alonko. Maybe and say acknowledge, you know, your thoughts on that, and then Sina Kul Kumfa for Nilafta Kudo follow. So your thoughts on these comments, Usman.
Yeah, no, I thank all of them. And of course, I know Fatih Sise will come up and show that it is an interesting or a good initiative. And that is our purpose here. We want to work with parents to understand the value of this project and to come and join us. And of course, Amadou also, of course, after appreciating the activity, he went on to ask the ongoing programs we have. Of course, we have programs in pipeline. The first one is to write about their lockdown experience. From there, we're going to move to the logo creation. We're going to look at their creativity skills. How can they draft a logo and present it in certain way? And maybe myself can use that logo, can use one of their logo. I'm probably going to buy it from them. So I think that will be good. And after that logo creation, we're then going to move to cooking or baking competition. So that's also a project that is coming down the line. And like I said, when this lockdown ends, which we believe is going to come soon, then we're going to organize activities that we're going to come together, like Ahmed mentioned, our culture of value. You see, if you want to be who you want to be, you need to know your culture. If you know where you're from, you will know where to go. If you lose your culture, you lose everything. We want our children to know our values, our norms, and that will prepare them. Just like we've been saying here, that their future is what matters to us. Of course, their current situation, we are very concerned, but how to achieve the bigger objective. We want our children to think, and when they're thinking, think big, think outside the box. And that means we have to bring our cultures into play. we're going to bring all cultures from back home and then give it to these children to accept it, to know who they are, to value themselves, so that wherever they go, they'll be happy to say, yes, this is who we are, and we are happy with it. So Ahmad, I think that's a very good contribution, and that is, of course, part of the plan. It is on the pipeline. Yasin, thank you very much, Yasin Samete, for coming forward and saying that you learned something. I mean, I'm kind of moved, but of course, that's try to control it. But I think, Yasin, that's good. That is what we are here for. We're going to be working with you. We will give you all information that you need to help your children. And of course, we're going to contribute. You're not going to do it by yourself. You're not alone. You're going to be with us. Your children or child will not be themselves. They're going to be with us, and we're going to work in this project. The project belongs to all of us. It belongs to the entire Leeds, our community. That's why we call it TGWS. So it is under the umbrella of TGWS. And that's why, personally, when I came to Leeds here, I came here fairly new. I've not been here for some time, but I really appreciate the work you guys are doing here. Your collectiveness, I really like it. So thank you, Yasin, for that comment. Of course, Sana is a good friend of mine. I know we've been talking. I learned from him. As he said, we're learning from each other. So I appreciate that he's been asking teachers the question that we've been discussing. But of course, I also learned a lot from Sana. And I will say, Sana, thank you very much.
Right. Ami ñu ñëw ci yow xam nga am na ñi nga xam ne wax nañ fi comment yi nga xam ne am na solo lool ñu mel ni Yasin ak ñoom Sana wax nañ fi ne jërëjëf this is a good initiative ak yu demee noonu waaye ba léegi Amadou bindaat na Amadou mu ne Ami needs to talk about the offer or help for those who wish to learn hairdressing because that is your profession. Amadou tam wax na loolu fii.
Wow, lolu waxtaan nañ ko moo tax Ousmane wax ne we've got loads of projects on the pipeline. Obviously fu mu nekk nii xam nga ñu ngi si coronavirus. Lolu man mention naa ko man si suma bopp buñ doon am suñ meeting bi ne comme xale yoo xam ne they wanted to get into business. Comme say for instance su nekkee seen parents yi they've allowed us like few obviously ñoom ñëpp duñ mun a ñëw at once like dinañ ko def on a weekly basis and on a weekend as well bés boo xam ne xale yi demuñ school mun nañoo ñëw si suma liggéeykaay su ñëwee suma liggéeykaay then I will taught them from where I was started and where I am now.
Wow, loolu dina am solo lool Yama Juara leave the comment. He said experience will ease they said the experience will ease the lockdown on kids. Bamfa, your thoughts on the comments, Bamfa? Ilamiro.
Yes, comments are very brilliant. Definitely, I mean, especially those who ask questions and appreciated that those who benefited. Ko Yasin and Sanaya Nyaming. Is very, very important because if anybody is following news at the moment now, the hot or the biggest topic, especially with at the moment, member Karen Dunya on two things. That is the COVID and Black Lives Matters. Now, in terms of COVID, I'm moving on Miami. In terms of Black Lives Matters, I'm moving on Miami. And then all that vag, we are not doing enough in terms of education, especially when it comes to Black Lives Matters. Not enough history has been taught at schools. So now there is this kind of consensus going around now, even the school's curriculum system in terms of teaching African history or Black history should change. So Amade Memfo is very important, and it will not come at a time better than this, the main kind of thing. Because what happened, we are all in this mode of soul searching, so akumata na dino men fana be men wulutu jang ko nga ko nyamen ndol nata nin culture dol nata la flow cultural later and fana ko tege lafta to they find themselves in a bigger culture science munake no me satna wo culture mi alon ko which is deemed as minority ndol men nata is it fahamuro ke no de nyaade men sena fano ya akumata baake nga mol betantu ngay jay min yalan ko ibe jibe rola sako min yalan ko fana comment ke
Okay, abaraka bamfa budon sai mintu do watoto nkola ko yalon akuma ba kele ning moye kalamta ifana ya kalamta nkola ko mba wato min kala jangata nyin sila bari pour ko bunya murunde mol kan ila effort sol mol min kala time ta pour kana ka mol jibe wala kela moy molla akuma tala pour ka o bunya murunde mol kan so ning ko min bo nyama sai jannem bita Usman nse a follow itela. You can give us your final thoughts, a quick overview, and then final thoughts, and then Nsina Sarodi. Usman, bismillah. Go on. Your final thoughts, Usman.
Yeah, no, just to sum up, as I mentioned earlier on, our target here is the child or children development or child development, if you want to say, from their whatever age group they happen to be. So we are calling parents to come, join us, and then we work on this project together because we believe collectively we can achieve what we cannot achieve individually. So the doors are open, like the first project has started already, or the registration has started. So we want parents to urge their children to participate in this and our common project and come together. Let's work. Let us see this as a project that belongs to all of us. It's not only us running it. People should have their ideas. So the people with their ideas should come forward and make suggestion to us, like we open the doors so we can work together and achieve a greater objective. So that's what I have. Thank you very much for watching us, for taking your valuable time to come and watch this program. We really appreciate it. We know you have a lot to go. You have so much on your table, but you still come to watch us. So we appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yama, naka, Ami Kole. Ami your final thoughts bala ñoo dem lan nga ñu mëna bayé su ko défé ñun dinañ mëna tagato fi lan nga ñu mëna bayé your final thoughts
ñu ngi wax jërëjëf lu si ñëpp ñi nekk di ñu seetaan ak di laajte question tamit luñ la naa ñaan mooy parents yi ngeen jox ñu chance ba pare ngeen encourage seen doom yi please pour ñu bokk ci project bi li nekku ne dañ ko def pour ñun dañ ko def pour suñ njaboot yi pour suñ leader yi ëllëg pour suñ kilifa yi ëllëg suñ papa yi suñ yaay yi ëllëg ñu ngi leen a ñaan ngeen jàppale ñu tamit ñun ñëpp comme Ousmane num ko waxee project bi nekkul pour ñun rek anybody koo xam ne am nga idea pour sànni ci project bi please you are welcome to nga bokk ci sànni ñu sa xelaat tamit jërë ngeen def
jërëjëf Ami Kole ba pare ñu ñëw ci Bamfa nga neete ya Bamfa bu doon say la final thoughts member kele la miro de kabula la werlal ni jiberlal bulu ñi tembeng Mr. Jete
yo abaraka baga fulo mbafala alhamdulillah rabbil alamin pour mun kamma ala yake fo ñi miro dita minna fo miro ñi funtata na fo mun sita nga kolka fu ñoma fo ala sabu benta nimmoli ñomo e fumol ka ajibe walla ka commence même fola nobody je mbe Gambia Welfare Society mbe tentula ila executive committee ba ko Ousmane ya nyama this is an umbrella mbe mo Gambia Welfare Society la ko leti mi yalan ko yela blessings yela songo tan di nyina ka fa nyum ko bel ku kendela pour na nafa yo mbe ka fo mo be tentula anin sako gambinol min bebe lit jang ani min bebe jibe rola mbe Gambia Welfare Society bawo ko lafta ko lekela ni sifa pour ndel fanan nintel to jang ko yafa jamutu nyamen sinin soma no si trajang mol salon ko nga nyineke alo kumbata bakal o dunta keno la damantu fombe nga kaf nyoma ku kenda ning atara ala ya miro ndi molla abe kering mbe nga ndabula jamanka ko Ousmane tamu nyinti amanka ko Mustafa Tala nyinti amanka ko Bamfa Tala wala Amita wala mo ni mo be talet mbe nyantam fanjela jel anun ko tangol be lamor lalo anin jibe lalo mbal be tantula baake mba folo ko budon ko fele al talemu amanken tol tati kam to drom to miran dingo soto to ngam miran dingo soto mira bañi ko nyimbita nyamen ananyante kele nyamen al tol tal le ngol ni wati sulata wala wati pareta minal kan nga fayl ko lafta nyine kele mba kele tin alla miro menti alina alin la fawla pour asimbena fa no nyamen ala baraka baake
Inimbara Mr. Jere, Brunsa and Balbe Tensula, Baljela, Lamola Ninjibera. Thank you so much, Usman. Jerejef Ami, Jerejan, thank you so much. Bamfa Alimbara, till we come your way, same place, same time, Sky Power Radio and TV services, studios, West Yorkshire, Leeds. Thank you so much for being there and have a pleasant night.
Kaya subar sando sumul gadi akunye subalo dalu donye kaya subar ni magela tiko tumon akunye foni kigera na botumon yara kadoro kotole parate pala dolu taka kotole parate pala mate muye kadumati muye yara kadoro kotole parate pala dolu taka kotole parate pala mate muye kadumati muye ana vesta marcela kana ya polito yara rumule sita ana ya polito ana vesta jibidula na ya polito bimun na badole kana ya polito yara fonni ke dol badale di polito yara sumbuti ni mandol badale di polito yara soforo dol badale mirolto musudimani mandol badale di polito.
Kids Empowerment Program, Sky Power Radio TV services. This is something that will continue from Leeds, Yorkshire. At the seat, Mustafa Jamet, Radio TV services, Sky Power. Thank you ever so much for being here. Well, you can pass the message on to friends and families who can easily share the program. So pass the message on. We are here to inform, educate, and entertain. And then one more time, we'll give you this one, and then we're out of here. All right. Thanks for being there. Have a pleasant night.
Yara kadaba kotole parate pala dolu taka kotole parate pala mate muye kadumati muye Obanjoli la oro jolni la oro obanjoli la wato jolni la wato ulu kundi wayete dati kuna kwela nisira dati yedodo de verola mahaji kanula mbulo tukutole mahaji kanula kuni yara yankanule ima kwenye kanule kunyoli kwenye kanule nala yoje fulo sutuna akonye bumbulo karmala kaya subar sando sumul gadi akonye subalo dalu donye kaya subar ni magela tiko tumon akonye foni kigera na botumon yara kadoro kotole parate pala dolu taka kotole parate pala mate muye kadumati muye yara kadoro kotole parate pala dolu taka kotole parate pala mate muye kadumati muye ana vesta marcela kana ya polito yara rumule sita ana ya polito ana vesta jibidula na ya polito bimun na badole kana ya polito yara fonni ke dol badale Yara sumbudu ni mandal ga dende di bole to. Yara soforo dal ga dende miro to. Musudi mani mandal ga dende di bole to. Yara kadoro botole parate pala dolu kaga botole parate pala matu muye kadu matu muye. Yara kadoro botole parate pala dolu kaga botole parate pala matu muye kadu matu muye. Dolu kadende di bole to. Yara dolu kadende miro to. Nyeli kadende di bole to. Yara dolu kadende miro to. Nyeli kadende sodo to. Yara dolu kadende di bole to.